Oh, good morning, everybody. Um, just getting started this morning. Not a lot going down. Um, in the small stakes, we're just going to try and run up a couple of quid this morning. Had a few bad beats yesterday. Just the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. As long as we get it in front most of the time, we shouldn't have many complaints, should we? Is it working? Is it not working? Only time will tell. I think we're working. It's just very quiet there now. Right. Getting ourselves set on the stream. Just got to resize everything this morning. That's in there somewhere. That fits. Oh, not that one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Morning. Okay, so what are we here? 10-4 suited. Ready position fold. Try and play a tight game today. Got all in already. 357,000 he's all in with. So Garosha is not hanging about, is he? He's playing the all-in game. Shove fold, which is sort of where you should be with bounty tournaments, shouldn't you? Take a leaf out of his book. So we might pick up a few, straggler. We're getting 3-1 our money. We're just going to call, see what we get down on the flop. Didn't really help us out. If we'd have raised him, then maybe we could have wrecked them aces. Looks like a split pot, unless he's got bigger than a 7 now. We want a king, jack or something. 10 jack, there you go. We maybe could have bet out on the board. I don't think he was folding to us though, to be honest with you. Tag him up. This sort of half recognise Phantom Party and Pope, but just going to wait and see what they're playing like. See so many. I feel like he's coming in on a hijack for stealing. We just steal that back position. We steal the position back off him. I'm expecting a call from pockets and like he hasn't got a very big hand over. There's no ace-x. I think he would have shoved. And we've got a pocket pair probably over here. So come and see what we've got. See what we're dealing with. Ace queen. Not a pocket pair at all. Go on a 4. Maybe not today, Josephine. Yeah. Short stack peoples. It's just like, really. We're playing that game today. The toe dip. I want to bet all my money, but I'm not going to put it all in just yet in this bounty tournament where you could get my bounty if I put it all in. Oops. And we're not mark our reeling up here as a knob jockey. I think that was our, let's just clear him down. I think that was our villain, to be honest. We've not got onto a slow table here. Not a lot of action going on, but it was a little bit slow. Probably not, probably just me. Very quiet and slow today. We just fold them out at the moment. Go to full gamble mode just yet. Try and spin up a bit more conservatively. Very slow today then. I don't think we're open under the gun just yet. But a 5-4. We need some chips to be able to bring our hand range, more exploit range. And you want to be careful on where you're playing your exploit range is. I know some people sort of under the gun situation playing an export where I had one guy the other day playing a 7-2 off in under the gun. Yeah, it's playable if you're looking at the table as being a certain type of table, or you've got a certain big blind you're after, or whatever it is. Everything's playable. There's no 2 cards that are not playable. But it's like, where do you hedge your bets? You know, Probably going to be calling into a pot here with a 4-7 off. It's not very good starting hand at all, is it? But at least it does make a straight somewhere along the line. Whereas the 7-2 is just that hammer hand, and it's not gonna get you anywhere. Though it does make a full house every now and again, doesn't it? Yeah, we're just valued into the hand now. Couldn't really get much away from that. Now we can hope to get a second card out with the Jack King board. Anyone ace-X might be a bit apprehensive betting here. So we might get a check through unless we've got a Jack King on the river. And now everyone check the Jack King. I'm going to stick a bet in representing a Jack. So we've got 3 Jacks. 3 Jacks not far under the board at all. I'm going to stick another one in there. Maybe they thought they was going to get a card out. I'd maybe expect a Jack to come up over the top now. Yeah. Why is he fucking fishing here? Look. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah. Absolute shit, mate. Good shit. Rubbish. Utter rubbish. Utter rubbish. I have 41K left. I started with 50. Rubbish. Rubbish. So if you're going to get your bounty out there, get it out there. Look, hopefully we get a 4-time treble up. Would be funny with the Queen 9, wouldn't it? Well, there's a Queen top pair. I've got a bet straight out, and there's a second Queen. We can't put him on the Queen now, can we? We're not putting him on the Queen. He's got aces. Aces didn't raise it very far. So there we are. We've gone into where are we here? Not quite up in the it's 7th. We managed to creep ourselves into. I'm just going to take a quick break there, guys. Oh, we're back. What did we miss? 4-2. Not bad. Did that one there on the left go out, did he? Let's just have a look at him. Yeah, he went out to with an ace jack against the tens, and the 2-4 takes it. Like it a lot. And then we folded to 7-8. Missed the 4 and the 9. And 4-2. Yep. Okay, we know where we are now. Poor old Kaju with his ace jack suited. You know, maybe he should have felt about doing that sooner with the other hand. See how pussyfooting it in there. Just look at the leader, check the leaderboard out. We've got Pezza in that up there. Ratsaku, whatever his name is. But yeah, a couple of pool players up the top end of the table. Expect to see a lot of movement going on. With these small bounties, there's a lot more volatile all-ins than you do in bigger bounty tournaments. You're a little bit more careful with the chips. We've got all in here. I mean, I don't really like the 9s in this position, but here we go. Ourselves on the line as well. Not 7s, it's not too sad. The diamond draw. All good. We could have been facing 10s, jacks, queens, all the lot. It's a bit luck based sometimes, the game. We go, oh yeah, but you had pocket 9s, they were a good high pair. They're not, are they? A lot of other cards beat us. What are we limping here? We're not going to limp on the button. I expect an all in here or re-raise. What's the limp for? What's the limp all about? We picked up the 4, we're betting that no one's got a 10 here. Straight call there, could be pocket pair above the board. I'd expect a bet on the board, you know what I mean? Like, where are you? What are you doing? It's a little bit frustrating when we're making the play in the hand, and people say, "Oh, well, you're donking out." Well, okay, donking out to the pair I had and the 4s. You know, I mean, like, what? Where was the re-raise? Where's the little shit, mate? No test back, no re-raise, no pushback, nothing. No, nothing from old Alex here, is it? He's starting to piss me off now as well. Limping, constantly limping. What's he limping on? Hopefully Alex will be annoyed with throwing shit at him and call weak. Nope, he's being solid. Five bigs. So we cut their tip to ratio down considerable amount. got any of the board here call. None of the board here fold. We've got 1 in 3 chance, a 2 out of 3 chance that he missed. He's only got a 1 in 3 chance to hit. So we're always back in the betting the odds, much as we can, I suppose. So limp raise from full on. Limp, limp. Gonna get another limp. And another limp. He's valued. And 1 to call to win 6, and what he folded. 1 to win 9, and he folded. 9 to 1 odds on the pot. I wonder if he's got a 6-3 or 6-2 or something. And there's sometimes in certain positions that you just won't call for value. The value isn't there, and that's at the end time in the game, when the chip stacks become a lot more prominent with regards to an independent chip model, and we'll talk about that later on if we get to a final table stage. At the moment we're just chipping up a little bit. We're in 7th out of 57. Late registration is going to be running for probably another 40 minutes or so. I've only got another 2 minutes on late registration, so we should start seeing some movement in the game soon. When I say that, the movement in the game, and we're just going to change speed. At the moment, the game is at 1,000,000 miles an hour because everybody's got 2 minutes left in rebuys. They're going to go all-ins, and they want to get into that next stage of the tournament. So bigger stacks are going to be careful, but they are going to still be gambling, as with everybody is. There's no point just sitting in a little tournament now at midway point. We're standard opening. We've got a float in. We've got the pip. I don't like the flush draw at all. We've got one over here. If he's got it already and he hasn't raised, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Maybe he's got a queen. He's all in with a jack-10. And a 10 gave us the straight on the river there, so he was drawing dead to the board, basically. And that's, you know, looking, if we just go back and have a look at some hands there. I think, yeah, there we are. So just looking at that that hand there. Let's take that one. I think I can do that. So looking at that hand, you can see that this, you know, like he's in the cut-off position, and he's decided to float in with a 10 jack, right? Now, firstly, the first thing he should have thought about doing was isolating the pot. If he felt like, I don't know, let's say he puts me on ace king, ace queen, or small pocket pair. Right, well, the first thing he's got to do is isolate the pot down. So he's got to be just playing me and him, hasn't he? Let's just go back to the start of that hand. So here's where we get here. We get him floating in, and we get the call from the big blind as well, because he's valued. He's valued at that stage, isn't he? He's only got to put 3 grand in to get 12, so he's getting like 4 to 1 his money. And then we get the flop down. We hit a middle pair, and straight away he's middle paired as well. He does have a flush draw, I believe. Let's just get that down a little bit further. So look, he's at the point of turn. Keep pressing the wrong bloody button. So where are we? Come on. At the point of the turn here, we know our let's put a bandit on there. He's called that because he had at that point with his 9 out, and he's got his 10, so he's looking at an up and down draw, isn't he? You know, at the point of the 9, he's got 9, 10, Jack, Queen. So any 8 on the river makes him a straight. He doesn't have a heart draw, right? So I mean, where does he feel he is when the heart comes down on the river? You know, albeit we don't have a heart in our range, but in our hand, but he doesn't. The villain doesn't know that at the time of betting, does he? Yeah, so he's absolutely drawing dead here, because on the other scale of it, we have one of his outs on the top end of the thing, and you know, his other, which he might feel is an out for a 2 pair, gives us the straight end anyway. So yeah, a drawing dead there, wasn't he? Very bad hand to be in on the cut off, Jack 10 off, when you've had openings from around here, because around here's range puts a 10 Jack to bed, doesn't it? Ace Jacks, Jacks, 10s. You know, I don't think I'd want to be opening up on a cut off with a 10 Jack off if a hijack position is low Jack position's already come in. Yeah. So Regma could have played his hand a lot differently there, couldn't he? We've got a couple of minutes left on there. Please do subscribe and if we get any wagglers, stragglers coming into the feed when we're not live or whatever, or you're watching later. Don't forget to give us a subscribe so you get up to date with when we're going live. It's always better to get on a live play if you can. You can always have a chat with us on the text and ask us any questions you want. And I don't know if there's anyone out there, you know, who's studying the game as such, you know, looking at hands in different positions and playing more of a GTO style game with a few variant hands within it. Yeah, and we look at the GTO range being around about, I think it's around about 35% or something, isn't it? Whereas if you play an exploiting range, your range lifts out to around about 47, I think, to 51% of the card range. I might be completely wrong with your fingers. You've got to let me know in the text or comments. And that's just copy our feed over. Morning all. So coming back into the game of a nice ace king. We're just going to stand it open. We're quite deep stacked in a minute with 160 bigs. So we keep our blind bets at 3 bigs. And as soon as we do that, we're cutting the table down to 40 bigs, 10 bigs, this sort of thing. And that's the chip effective range we're putting them on. As soon as we put that 3 bags out there, we basically give him an effective stack size of 10 bigs. I was trying to explain this to someone last night in a game whereby I got down to a heads up position and they was quite deep. They had relation of about 16 bigs compared to the person's 4 or 5. So they had them chipped for about 3 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds of betting. And what happened in the game is that they'd limped in with them each time. The flop might have come down. They might have hit, and they then bet, and the other person folded. And then other times they wasn't. They was checking. The other person might bet, and then they might fold. And I said to the person, look, you're letting that person play, you know, because you're giving them a chip size, you're giving them a stack size to play with. And all you got to do is chop them straight down by making all your bets from now on in 2 big blinds. You don't bet 1 anymore. So all of a sudden they go from 5 big blinds to 2.5 big blinds effective. So they've now only got 2.5 big blinds in the game. And if you think of it like that, they're going to be out pretty quickly, aren't they? Especially when we get aggressive blinds going up each time and whatnot. So yeah, chip effective chip stack. Where is it on your bet size? Yeah, don't get us wrong, we've reduced ours down by to 50 bigs, but 50 bigs compared to 10 bigs, I think we're way covered. And as soon as we do this, it's a price action to price out him. Do you know what I mean? The only people that's going to bet here is the serious people who's got some money behind them. We're going to risk our money. We want to risk it with someone who's worthy of a risk. And this, because we've now passed the bubble, so we're now on a run time of the tournament, about 1 hour and 3 minutes. And now this is where we should see, within the next blind jump, so in 6 minutes' time, we should see around probably about 10 people go. Just check that out, make sure my numbers are right. So 60th place man at the moment is actually gone. We're down to 58 already. And 58 man's on 6,000, 12,000 above him. So if I go to where that 50 grand mark is, you're looking at sort of 41. So position 41. So about position sort of 39, 40 downwards. So it's 20 people off there are on like 50k. 50k is on 24 bigs. Next jump down, 5 minutes time, they're going to be on 20 bigs. 17.5, that sort of number. And then as soon as that he goes down to 17.5 bigs, and we're betting 3 big blinds, we've taken him down to sort of 5.5 blinds or whatever. 6 bigs. So I don't like the under the gun float, and then we've got a early position raise, be it min raise. We might be keeping it thin for a particular reason. We're getting 5 to 1 our money at the moment. I do expect, I'd expect Alex Poker to come over the top. That's why he limped, isn't it? He should be limping here with aces, kings, and you know, I'm going to give up 1 blind here. I expect the re-raise. Expect that re-raise here. And if not, what's he playing? Loosey-goosey. So any spades in your hand here, peoples? No bet, so, you know, put him on a massive draw in there like that. What's he going to have? Was he just pure bluffing? I folded. Is he bluffing? I think he called the 7 here, wasn't he? Oh, 5, ace 5. 4-7. Wowee. 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 Under the gun. Under the gun. Wow. You are shit. Wow, wowee. Wow, 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 wowee. Yep, so 4-7. 4-7 suited. Under the gun. Wow. You know, it is a bounty tournament, and you know, like we play all ranges, don't we, as well? But I don't know. Sometimes under the gun range, you gotta be a bit more respectful of the cards there, haven't you? Under the gun, wow, you are shit. Yes, sir. 5 reduces back his blind down to 3. 5 reduces him down to 20. Missed. She's very annoying. We'll get a bet in here from a donkey, won't we? All day long. Shit. Absolutely. Absolutely shit, mate. Oh, I hope so. Yeah. You're shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. Rubbish. Fucking hell, mate. Shit. For the fucking time. Yeah. Shit. There's 6 bigs in there. You got to put 3 in to get 6. That's 2 to 1 your money. It's a fold. I mean, like, it ain't fucking rocket science, people. Even if you had Ace King there, I think it's probably a fold, isn't it? I mean, what are you thinking of? So, Alex Poker has probably slowed the table down with his slow play. This is what happens with idiots. It breeds discontent on the table. So, bit of a knob jockey, old Alex here. He's 4-7 suited under the gun. Ace King off. Ace King off. Small blind. Flatted. You're always going to get windy up your players, I suppose. And everyone plays the game differently, I get it. I just don't understand some people's thought pattern behind their bet sizing or their style of play when we're looking at a thing. Absolute shit, mate. Well done. You're still shit, mate. You can win this. Wouldn't make you, mate. Wouldn't make you any better. Still gonna be shit. There. Bye. Yep. Yeah. Yep. You. Shit. Yep. Bad tournament. Fuck's sake. Fucking queen 2 off. Queen 2 off. Queen 2 off. Nice. Nice hand. Nice hand. Nice hand. Opened. Queen 2 off. Knob. 6 off. 3 6 off. 3 6. 3 6 off. In hijack. No bet. No bet. Floated. Floated. So far. So far. Weak. Weak as piss. Weak as piss. Weak as piss. No balls. No balls. No balls. Balls. Yeah. Step away from it for a minute. It's fucking, let's get off tilt mode. I'll have to stop the stream and fucking go and get myself a shower. So we've got 40 places left in it. There's 23 places paid. We're just going to spin up all speculative hands at the minute. I think we'll just take a spin up to the end of this tournament. In or out, I think it is. At the moment we're sitting with a fair amount of chips. We're sitting at 7th place. We've taken $1.25 in bounty so far, and the tournament was a $1.10 entry. So, you know, neither here or there. We've been planning for it now for about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours. Been running for an hour and 23. Yes, we've been playing for about an hour, hour and a half. Let me just take the spins. We'll watch for any pushes with fold in it, and if we've got any decent hands, we'll take the push. Let's just ignore the people on the table and just play a game. So big full house on the board. Aces full of tens. You either got it or you haven't. We just stick it in. We're not going to hang about. Ace kings maybe going to call. Aces, kings, queens, jacks all going to call. Maybe sevens will call. We'll stick it on the line, and we might even pick up the odd bounty or anything. Someone feels like a king queen looks good, like we had earlier. Just check in. We can call the min raise, the girls raise as they call it. I think they called it the girls raise just because girls do show a lot less aggression in the game than men. So when they tend to have a bet, they limp bet it rather than make a bold bet like a lot of men would. And as women get better at the game, they realise that and they start betting big and aggressive just like men. So very difficult to play when you get an handle on the game. So we're calling 1 to win 4, so we get 4 to 1 our money. Completely missed on the board. We don't even want to block. Do you know what? We're going to stick a bluff bet in there. If he's got kings, ace, king, he's going to rip our hand off, isn't he? Ace 3 is going to call us there all day long, isn't it? We'll gut shot for a 4. Why didn't he have a bet out on that? So he's got a pocket pair. I think he's got a pocket pair of jacks or queens or something. He might not have. Yeah, fucking jack king on the board. What a fucking knob jockey. What a jockey. Knob. Absolute shit. You're with him. Yes, you're in Logan. Knob. Jockey. So this is just the typical. I'm going to change his badge to knob jockey. Jack king, king 3-3, fold. No bet. Do we want to take a spin on a? Yeah, why not? Back it. Just take a spin with 7-5. He's not got stacked, does he? So yeah, very strange. Yeah, Jack king, king 3-3, bold, no bet. Save him to that. I think he got us there on the jack. Then we just needed a 6 for the gut shot there. Wasn't completely a dead hand, was it? Hopefully we'll get something back in a minute. We've got there's only you know 17 people, 12 people I think to get out. Yeah, 12 people. Might even get a call in a minute with someone with a big saucy hand, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, hopefully, rather than the pocket queens and kings. Don't like the king 10, it's a very rookie hand, and we're going to pot it. We're going to 5-bag it actually, just to show intention. All these would go all in, you know, we're putting in down to 2 chips as effective as soon as we put 5 in, 4 chips as effective. 6 to 8 chips effective, you know. 12 and 6 effective. Maybe we're going to make a move on the A7 here. Do fancy it would get called. And everyone, because we're getting down to the bubble situation, everyone's got a bit tighter on their hand play. So we've got 6, getting 5 to 1 our money. And you've got to put 1 in to get 6 at the moment. 6 back. So 6 to 1 our money on a 9-6 draws all day long, isn't it? And not like we missed the ball, but we've got 3 to 1 chance of hitting a flop. So, you know, we've got 50 to 1 with 2 pair. We've got with a 9-6 ball, we've got a straight draw there, 70 to 1. So with those sort of odds on hands, you know, you're not going to hit those too often, are you? But pair of 9s, pair of 6s, you know, trips, whatever, hitting those hands, playing that hand at regular times with that 3 to 1 the money means you're going to get realisation on the odds. Some of them hands are massive, massive equity, aren't they? You know, with regards to like full houses and straights, trips, and whatnot. So Alex now is just bubbling. He's just waiting for the money position. He's sitting out play basically. Full sense, sort of very similar mode at the moment. It seems like everybody's in the bubble. There's only 10 people to go now, so I only expect really big hands to be calling any bet I put in. So what we're going to do, we're going to thin our bets down just slightly. We've gone down to under 70 bigs, so we're going to thin the bet down to like a 2.2. That's 2.2s. It could go to 2.1, you know, giving slightly better odds on that call of the big blind. I'm going to put Samuel or Emmanuel all in now. So that's 8 bigs. Any hand, I think, you know, any drawing hand's going to probably call it because of the bounty. And there's equity on the bounty rather than the chips that we're looking at in the game. Could do a nice 37 cents on top of our already gotten prize money. Already gotten prize money. Where are we? Yeah, $1.25 so far. So the limping on the button, you know, I say limping is the min raise. You know, is it an enticement bet to get this person to call to get an extra chip out of them? Do you then open them up to get the full houses and the straights and stuff on that? You're taking a gamble, you know, albeit a 71 in your favour gamble. You're still taking a gamble. And sometimes it's advisable just open up the right size. Wow. Ace Queen. And this is what he done. He limped in and let the King 2 come play. Gave him odds on his hand straight away. And the King 2, I think the King 2 would have folded to a shove bet there or something. He would have taken down the blinds and walked away with a, you know, 2 or 3 2 blinds happier, better off, instead of trying a slow roll Ace Queen in that position. And this is about bet sizing, isn't it? You know, it's about choosing the right size. So we've got a couple of notes going on with 7 now. Jack 3 balls. So ace queen suited min raise on button, jams on flop to a bet from big blind, king 2. Wow. Yeah, so there's a weird note going on there for 7 aces. I don't think so. And Alex Poker, you're just in the same category, aren't you? So yeah, got to that stage. I wonder what Alex was playing in here, what he decided to come in with. King 9 off, right around the other side of the table. So he's been card. There's obviously had no cards, and King 9 off seemed good bet then. And round the other side in the small blind special was an ace queen, and the just sitting next to that the queen 7. Wow, he wouldn't have liked to run out the flush there, would he? Running into it like there's no tomorrow. And just have a look at the betting on that table. So we got limp, and then the small blind limped as well. So look, ace queen limping on small blind. And that's got to be an opening position there, and you've got to ask questions. This person around the other side of the table, what are they coming in with? I know people are really get very tentative on a bounty tournament. They don't want to go out. But at some point, you've got to put that bounty on the line, and you've got to put yourself either up for grabs, or the game's about bragging and bluffing, isn't it? So either bragging it or you're bluffing it. I feel like this middle ground that people try to play in a bounty tournament, it's not really suited to this style of game. Yeah, you can chip up, but is that really what you're trying to do, or are you trying to take bounties? Or is your philosophy that you'll take these bounties at the end of the tournament when they're bigger sizes on people? Think about, you've missed out on half the field's money. It's all gone. That money's already gone and left the game. So when you're coming in to take it, there's half of it. There's only half of it left. Yeah, and that's why you should be raising certain positions. Custard chocolate creams, that is one, isn't it? Some mornings going on. 2-9, we're just checking. A big blind, and everybody's, we've got limper. Limpers. Like what are they getting different now? Let's say they're a bit queen jack. What are they going to do? Have a bet? Just opened our hand up. Rather see the 8 than the king there, but we missed. There's a flush draw going on there. Anyone with a diamond might call, but obviously no diamonds out there. But yeah, Mr. Limpy, and he probably hit a flush on the turn. Do you know what I mean? It's like, where's your value? If you bet that turn, someone with a diamond will call you, maybe, won't they? That's good bet from LMB. Put it down as a tight reg. Make sure he's got a different colour to the other two Herberts. The loosey goosey backdoor merchants. I don't think we call it King 5 in here. We've got 25 cents. If it was a bit more, 30, 40, 50 cents, maybe we're take a spin. We only got to get another 8 people gone. Another 8 people and everybody's in the dough. What's happening? We're straightforward. Our 2 villains in the small blind, big blind. We've got a cut off as min raised. Again, you know, this is like the 7 coming in here with the ace queen suited or whatever. This is what this is. And it's just giving the odds for this person to come in with a jack 8, jack 6, 6 8, all the rest of it. Flush is down there. There you go, Plinko, Purge. Purger. You've got the small pair area. What are we putting them on here? Pocket 7s? Maybe pocket 9s or something? No, we're going to see ace 7 off. So the cut off, ace 7 off. Well, where was he thinking? Didn't see why he limp raised it. He had no confidence in his hand, did he? If you're going to play an a7, you've got to play an a7. Like you go, I'm going to play an ace king here. I'm going to play things. We've got a limply limp here. We're going to cut him down to four bag. Big's effective as soon as we put a bet in a 5. And the limp the limp could be the thing. So we're going to put that up to 6. So that takes out, puts him off state, so he's 1.5 blinds effective. Limp call. He's never good. Realistically, he should be trying to isolate the pot down, shouldn't he? You know, what's he fucking on here? Ace queen. 6 or 7, I think's calling here. I do put him on it. No. Okay. Yep. Yep. Your fish. Fish shit. Limp, 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 limp. Oof. What happened here then? Be thinking about it. That's how his time. Down to 29 people, so only 6 people left to go. And look at those 6 people. So we're going from like 80 80,000 down chip size. This is these. Ooh, looks like we've got 3 of them on our table. So these 3 are in the badges of the bottom of the game at the moment. We've just got a little time out over here. What's going on? Down 5-6 fold. So we managed to get rid of 1 villain off the table, thank God. It was doing me head in on me left there. Although we've got a new left player, but he's basically on 2 chips effective for our 3 big blind opens. And that's where this table's at the moment. Literally just 4 people. 4 people to drop out and the money starts. I think once that money starts in this tournament, there's going to be a lot of all-ins and free play. People have been playing for, coming in for 1 hour 45 minutes. So, you know, like, what do you value your time at? Some people look at these tournaments as an earning potential, so they're looking at an hourly rate return. And some people, well, how can that happen in this low stakes situation? Well, some countries the bloody money's right through the roof, isn't it? 13 pesos to the dollar or whatever it is. It's strange how the game's in dollars when most of the states in America can't even gamble. Feels like we don't have that many Americans on it at all, and they've got their own party poker server in the States, I believe. Atlanta, I think, I'm not sure. So that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Why are we dealing dollars? Maybe it's offshore account or something. Why are we slowing up here then? On the bubble, so just 3 people to go out. They say we're not going to put him in half stack. He's not going to want to go out now. Bubble, but obviously he is. Obviously, well, he's going to get himself. Oh no, he's not going to get himself a split pot. He is getting himself a split pot. Lucky Banchod. So look, why is he done that? Just put it on, put it all out there, and I'll take the spin up with you, mate. But when you're doing this 2 bags, we've got to put you on aces there, haven't we? Why don't you just put your money in? You might even get fucking 4 callers, mate. We're not going to fold that. Jack 4, we've got all in. I think we'll get a whole table call here. Yeah. Whole table call. Someone's going to flop the world and put a bet in on the flop, I feel. realistically, everyone should be just checking it down to the river. Just because I might make a 4-card flush, 4-card straight, whatever. So the 9-6 got a full house. Ten will not help us. No card out there that's going to help us. Peugeot, you know, like if he's got the absolute nuts, then bet it. Right? But he didn't. He got 8 pair of 8s. So he couldn't bet it. So what was he thinking? Was he thinking, oh, shall I have a bet? No, he just got to fold it out, man. And look, old Manuel up there, what did he get himself on? 6-2. Oh, I love it. Love it. Going to entertain it just yet. A nice pair of pocket 5s, kings. So we lost a person there, down to 24. 24. Fold you around Pinko. So I'm going to take it on. I think we're going to get a walk. Yep. We're not going to change that bet there. We're not going to limp it. We're not going to try and trap or anything like that, because all we're going to do is get ourselves into trouble. So getting our heads to head situation, rather than facing 6 cards, 8 cards, 10 cards, whatever. We're not folding 10-9 to a limp raise. Put the limp raise on. Oh, we've got an all in. He's, I think, 25 cents on the line. We've got to put him on the kings here, haven't we, or the aces. And this is what we're saying about that. No, he's right on the bubble. I mean, he knows that no one really wants to take any risk. And that's why he do an all-in bet there. he knows he's going to get a fold, unless he's facing, he's going to have pocket aces, kings, whatever, and then someone. So another one went. Next player out gets $1.22. So on top of our bounty already made, which is $1.25, we're looking at a total of close to $2.50 for a $1.10 entry. So we're two bag our money as such. Which ain't brilliant, but it's not the end of the world, is it? If we went out now with two bagging our money, if we can do that in every tournament, we'd be rich by the end of the year, wouldn't we? I think we've got odds here to call. We're getting 6-1 our money, so it's a no-brainer. And gut shot for the 6 is always a come on a 6. Ooh, getting ourselves a flush draw through. How big would the 5 be? We don't know. No one's going to want to bet that, are they? He did though. Don't think he'd bet now. Wow, bet on the flush draw. No flush. Lucky no flush. So Queen 9, we're gonna take the Queen 9, the 7 on. The Queen 9 facing aces, jacks, kings, whatever. Just bounce tables here. Still gotcha. Everyone's still in view. Oh, Alex Poker's now on our right. We've got chip tricks. Called off 9 bigs with a bottom pair on our left. So we're caught in the middle of, in between the devil and the deep blue sea. Alex Poker's our knob jockey. Chip tricks is the second knob jockey. Now here we go. So going into a break. Just going to back soon. We've got 5 minutes. 5-minute break going on. Colour wise, we need a white in there, don't we? Minutes. Right. one's okay, we're back up and running. Yeah, so the game's dropped to a snail's pace before, and now we'll be going back up to full throttle behaviour. Now, when we say that, the people that are playing left at this stage in the tournament are fairly decent players. You know, they've got to this stage. So some of them extremely tight, some of them loose and aggressive, some of them tight and aggressive, some of them very nitty. We haven't bother with chip tricks just yet. Just going to wait on a hand now. We're basically looking at doubling up. We don't want to be coming in light. We're just going to be going in very deep, 15 bigs, 10 bigs. And we'll either get someone put us all in or it will unfold. Straightforward, you know. Five early position. Puts him down to 2 chips as to effective. 2.5 bigs basically. And we put the 5 in there. And this is when you got to pay attention to people's stack sizes. Because here's the thing, you know, you put a 3 bet in here, and he could just go all in with 11. So realistically, if he plays the game, if Quirts plays the game, he brings our chip stack down to 3 bigs effective. Easy fold. So we'd have to put 2 in to get 5.9, which is sort of just under 3, but not quite 3. So 30 bigs. Pop it. I expect a fold or push. Got the fold now. We're going to not put him on the ace. Fold it out. Three. We're going to put him on a bigger. He's not got us chipped, has he? So we could just go for it. Come on a 3, come on a baby ace. Not looking good at the moment. We need a board, a pair or club. No.